Hi, welcome back. This is Shoshana from JoyMoves Pilates Studio, and I'm going to introduce you to the reformer. So, what are the parts of the reformer? Let's take a journey. This is the foot bar. It has 3 different settings. One is hidden, and I'll show you that later. And then we have a spring system and a gear bar. This is your carriage. It's a rectangular shape. It's a mat. This is your shoulder pads and your headpiece. The headpiece can go flat, it can go to a middle level, and then to the high level. The standard setting is a middle level. Handles. When you measure out your handles and your straps, the little circle should go right there between your shoulder pads. And then in the well, this is called the well, we have a sticky pad, which you're going to use for sitting on and standing on. It's just a non-slip pad. And then way to the back edge of the reformer is where we store the short box, peekaboo, and the pole. And that's the reformer. Let's start with the foot bar. There are 3 settings. This is the top setting. Then you have a middle setting. And then very once in a while, you do the 3rd level, which is kind of what I call the hidden level. And it all depends on your hip flexibility. The next thing I want to show you is the foot strap. This foot strap goes across your ankles during certain exercises to stabilize your body. The next thing I want to show you is the gear bar. This is called the gear bar, and attached to it are springs. We have 5 springs. 2 of them are medium. They should be color-coded yellow. And then we have the light spring, which is blue. We also have the red spring, which is the heaviest. So you can remember coolest to hottest. Cool being the blue, hottest being the red. Moving on, I'm going to carefully take these off. And I'm going to show you something called the block. This is the wooden block, or it's called the stopper. Now, if you are an average height person, you're going to be in this gear, which we call 1. So let me go through the gear numbers. It's negative, 1, 2, 3. So from a short person, average, a little taller, and the tallest. So if you are a short person, you're going to move the gear bar forward into negative gear, put your springs on, but keep the block out, and then you would put your springs on. Now, if you're taller, you go the other direction into 2nd gear. The block is then going to move from the standard setting to 1 down, and then you put your springs back on. If you're even taller, let's say 6 feet, you bring it to the very end, and you also bring your block forward another setting, and then put your springs on. And that is the foot bar. Hi, we just talked about how to adjust your gear bar depending on how tall or short you are. So now we need to change the straps according to what you did at the gear bar. So the standard setting will already be done for you when you come to class or you're in a private or duet. But if you moved your gear bar back for a shorter person, you're also going to have to unscrew this and then take your strap, a little tricky, and move it back as well. So I moved the gear bar back, and now I've moved it back here. You can see it was here, and we moved it here. Now, likewise, if you move the gear bar forward because you're taller, you're going to have to move your strap setting 1. Likewise, if I moved the gear bar to the tallest setting, I'm going to have to move this to the tallest setting and place it in. You do both the same, and then you screw them back in. If you have any difficulty with it, I'm sure a teacher could explain it to you, so no worries.